What's going on, guys? Doing here representing WGD. Well, god damn. Today we're going to be finally reviewing the Wotofo profile RDA, yeah, by Joel as well, who did create this. Okay, all I'm gonna say is innovation. Okay, so nevertheless, let's dive down. Let's see what we get in the box and whatnot. We'll go back up top and tell you guys what I think on this, and yes, let's go. Hey, goddamn. So here is the profile RDA. As you can see, very nice packaging. Profile Wotofo.com, Mr. Just Right One, known as Joel. Okay, on the sides, Mr. Just Right, Wotofo there. On the back, you see all your components as normal. Yeah, all on whatnot, and profile on it. It's got that nice 60s jazz type, well, not jazz, but that 60s look, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's open the box, and there you go. You see the shell here, the RDA, the deck itself, and the drip tip. Yeah, looking around the 8-10 drip tip. So let's get this out first, if we can get it out. It's pretty stiff when you get it out. Okay, we'll get the shell out. The shell, the deck, and then RDA there. So let's look at this first very quickly. Okay, so the profile is black. You can see like a black outline, the profile engraved, which is pretty nice with the clouds around it, and you can see the airflow on that side, nice punctured hold ones. Okay, and same for the other side as well. Very thick barrel as well. Okay, nice resin and drip tip, but a very thick barrel. This condenses so much flavor as well. Okay, so let's pull this out. You can see your O-ring just here. Okay, and on an airflow, it closes off. What it does is it closes off the top half, yeah, of the airflow just here, and then it does the rest as you go around. I don't want to twist it as much. I'll see if you can barely see it. You will be able to not see it as much, because obviously on the airflow area here it's all black. Okay, alright, but when you shine it, when you put it in the light in the way, and then you put this on, you can just barely see the light there. You can just vaguely see it, so there's no point me turning this, but you know how that functions. Another, like a ghosted, like really dark drip tip. It's pretty nice add-on. And then we go underneath, and here is the packaging. So you do have a Phillips head screw, you do have an Allen key, and this tool here. Right, I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. Okay, I'll show you how that works. Yeah, and then you have spare O-rings and rub screw, a non-squonk pin, and some spare springs as well. Get some cotton, right, and some, if it wants to get out, we got a coil right here. Okay, where's the rest, and some mesh wire. This is like their own type of mesh style wire. Okay, and you got the information. Cancel A1, you know what I mean, 0.18, nice and easy. 45 to 65 watts power range. And I really like the packaging of the Wotofo. It used to be all comp wire, but now obviously on the front it says Wotofo, on the back it's nice and clear, so you know what you are getting in a package. Obviously, for the whole point, I'm going to install mesh. I don't see I'm not going to install the coil. I don't see the point in it, but that's another option as well, just in case of anything. Okay, so we'll keep these two out, and then obviously you get your user manual, and it shows you in display how easy. See the tool, yeah, it shows you everything. Now what we'll do is we'll screw it onto here. It's very good, nice Atty. I'll put the link in the description where you can get this Atty stand from. Nice custom Atties. And we'll get Phillips head screws out, but we'll look at the deck. Now this is where it got really innovative. I'll explain more up and top view. Okay, so you have the deck here, very nice thick barrel, double O-ring. Okay, it says Wotofo right there on that side, and Mr. Just Right One. You can vaguely see of the darkness as well. And here's the deck. Now it's a clamp style deck, okay? Nice, it's a very nice finish as well, okay? I need this plastic, see, this like plastic piece on the middle. Now what you do is, okay, you get your Phillips head screw, you just unscrew it right here, and same for that side as well. And because these are nice and beveled, they're really easy. If you just wiggle it out, they're really easy to make a gap. You can just open it and it's just easy to pop in and pop out. Very nice, okay? And then this plastic piece, this is spring loaded. This is where you get the extra springs inside the packaging. This spring just down there, and this springs up and down. Now basically how this works is when you put your mesh in and you put your cotton in, what this does is when you push this down and tuck your cotton in, right, this spring, this insulator pushes the cotton right to the mesh, so you're not gonna get any gaps where it might dry hit and you're gonna get a really burnt taste. Okay, this is a really good design that Joel come up with. And then in the middle you do have your squonk pin. We're gonna leave it in squonk, okay? Now I'm gonna build on this, but I'm not gonna use this because I have another one, okay? I have another one already set up, okay? So let's just quickly screw this off. I just want to show you the bottom as well, really quick. As you can see, if possible, yeah, profile, Mr. Just Right one, squonk pin, protrudes out very nice. Okay, Wotofo, bin and C encode, and the Phillips head screw to take the deck out. Yeah, screw this back in. So it's very innovative. Okay, this whole situation, what Joel's has done and come up with, is very good idea. Okay, but this is the main reason. Okay, kind of nice, deep enough juice well, so when you squonk, it'll come out of here onto the sides and saturate your cotton, and as well as it will go right onto the cotton in the middle as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is, we've got the cotton here and we're going to use one of these meshes. Now this is where the tool comes in, this tool right here. Okay, this side is for curving this mesh in place. Okay, curving this mesh. Now what you do is get the mesh, carefully put it on, bend it, just a couple of twists so it goes in position. Okay, now that tool helps so much, it's a nice add-on. Now my mesh wire is positioned to slip in to the clamps itself here. Yeah, so this side, this thicker side, is for curving the mesh, and probably this, I'll show you this side in a little bit. Okay, we'll get to that in a bit. So get your mesh, it's nicely gapped open wide. Let's tuck these in. Okay, let's put that in, hold that in position. Get your Phillips head screw and then just screw on. I'm not going to do it fully tight yet, I'm just do that gently. And these clamps work so well. I really like these clamps, and the Phillips head screw is a nice top on. And on the inside, in between the gap of the clamp, let's just try and open this a bit wider. You can see there's like a bridge on the inside. It's hard to see just there, so it keeps the mesh in place. It don't go any deeper, it stops in position, so it's right for the size for the cotton as well. Yeah, so let's push this down, hold it in place, and then just, there you go, it's on tight. I don't want to go too tight. As soon as it stops, that's just about right. And there you go, very easy to set up. Okay, very easy. Now I'm not going to dry burn this or anything. Like I said, I'm going to use it on a different idea, but there you go. Dry burn it as always, I'd say, just to get the excess chemical off. I don't know what will be on here specifically, but just to be on the safe side. All you need to put it on 20 watts dry burn it, let it cool down, because mesh cools down a lot faster than standard coils. And there you go. This is where the magic happens with this part here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'll get the cotton. Okay, nice thick, very thick cotton, shoelace type. Okay, very nice. Now this is where the magic happens. So this spring loaded part, push down and then slide it in. Okay, the way I do it, obviously, as you pull, I push down a little bit. Yeah, push and pull, push and pull, push down and pull. It's going to be a very tight fitting. Okay, a very tight fitting, but if you just take your time a little bit, you want it to be tight for that, in that little block to push up to the cotton, to the mesh, sorry, so there's no gaps at all. Nice and tight, that's about right. And there you go, as you can see, very nice, and you can see barely any gaps vaguely. Okay, especially on these areas, because as soon as you get that dry hit, that's it on mesh, you've pretty much finished. Okay, this is the part. Let's get my scissors. I don't really have good scissors, okay, but best thing to do, I would cut, because obviously you've got your juice well here. I'd cut a bit further out, I'm just about here, right, just to get that extra space so you know how far you want to cut your cotton in. So I'm going to cut around there, just take your time with it. There you go, I'll try to get a little bit of a perfection going on here, but there you go. So now, because obviously this cotton is so thick, it's going to take a while for it to, you know, prime and get that cotton saturated, but you just keep squonking, especially on a squonker, keep squonking it, keep going until it's really saturated, and put the barrel on first, obviously. So let's get this on. And another thing as well, can you see these notches here? Right, there's two notches for the barrel which will lock it in place, okay, so it won't move. And when you change it, when you alternate your airflow, the whole barrel won't move or spin off or come off you. Do you know what I mean? Your device, whatever you're gonna put it on. So I'll normally push down a little bit, push and twist. I'll keep twisting while I'm pushing down. I feel a click noise. Pretty much. Let's take this off again. The O-rings, obviously there's no liquid on here, so it's going to be a bit. Keep twisting until I feel in position. There you go. I know it's a bit of a bugger, but that is pretty much how you build it. It's very, very nice and easy. Okay, and this is the one that I'm using on top of the recurve mod. Mine's in the blue, and I'll show you mine now. Let's get mine off, and there's mine. Yeah, pretty nice and saturated enough, but as soon as it's saturated, it's just easy to get back in. There you go. So yes, that was it. Let's go back up top. I'll tell you guys what I think. We'll talk more about it on top, and yes, let's go. So yes, that was the profile RDA by Wotofo and Mr. Just Right One, known as Joel, the man himself. Okay, now first of all, obviously I'm not using this because this is going to be a giveaway. No, the giveaway is not going to be on this video. This is going to be through Instagram or my Facebook. I've still not decided what I'm going to do yet, but it's going to be on them social media, so keep an eye out to win this goddamn RDA. Hey, right, so let's have another talk. I just love it. Honestly, like, it's not because of just Joel making it. He's put some time and effort into this. So even himself pretty much said on a video on himself, like, okay, he looked at a stock coil, took it apart, and basically looked how they're managing to keep that cotton so compact with the mesh, so it won't get any dry hits on any areas on the mesh. to the cotton. Yeah, so he came up with this idea, obviously, right? And I think this has brought back the mesh world to life in a way, because his previous mesh is out. Tongue twister. Meshy. Why I can't even say it. Mesh ideas. Mesh ideas out there that some people do like, and still people still use, and some people don't like it. It's just too much. Do you know what I mean? For example, the mesh idea by Van de Vape. It was a good idea. I like the build. It's just I didn't like. There's no juice well. It's just flat base, and you need to get that cotton on right. Okay. With Joel, what he's done is that center block. What it's doing is spring loaded underneath, and it pushes the cotton to the mesh, so you're not gonna get any dry hits at all. It's so compact as much as possible. It's pushing it up as much as possible. Okay. And it's just there. It's just no matter what, it's not gonna get any dry hits at all, and it's just a nice all-rounder RDA. The deck itself is easy to build. Phillips head screws is a nice. We'll go through pros and cons as we go along this whole little story. Do you know what I mean? Phillips head screws. The clamps are just easy. Even if you just move it a bit, it'll just open. Very nice, easy to fit. Everything's simple, straightforward. Like the juice flow will come out to the sides and saturate the cotton on the sides, and then right underneath the cotton as well, all the way through. It'll saturate everything. It's just a nice little RDA. It's just very, very nice finish. I like the finish as well. Okay, very clean. But Joel, I give props to Joel, putting some serious thought to it. So big shout out to Joel, Mr. Just Right One. Okay, I'll even put a link in the description. God damn it. Oh man, I'll throw that in as well. Why not? You know what I mean? I just high props, man. Do you know what I mean? I did like meshing, and this came out, and it's just really innovative. Do you know what I mean? It's put some. I'm repeating myself, but put some serious effort in. Do you know what I mean? And the barrel's thick. It condenses that flavour. It's a very, very nice flavour on the inhale. Very nice. The airflow is just about right. For me, I just close off the top line. Okay, I close off the top area on the airflow, and it's just about right for me. Damn, you could even chain vape this and not get this dry. Bro, no dry hits, man. I'll still saturate it through, but regardless, do you know what I mean? It's just some serious effort. You know what I mean? I really like this idea. The only is I've got some slight niggly points to it. The other thing is, it's so subjective, but it would be nice. I mean, he's tried all springs for the center block underneath. I feel like if it was just a tad more stronger, just a tad more if you could. I know it's really niggly, but if it's a tad more stronger, I think it would be just about right. But I think this alone itself is just fine as it is. Do you know what I mean? And you get spare springs in the box as well, in the components. I've just shown you down below. On the airflow now, when you no matter like on the pattern of the airflow, yeah, how it's designed, I would have left, instead of having it like this blue one, it's got blue on the teeth. Okay, I would have put stainless steel in the background, so because it's bright, stainless steel is bright from this blue, so I could see the airflow when I'm turning it. I'd have to put it in the light and just turn it. Do you know what I mean? Just turn it so I know how much airflow I'm putting in or closing off. That's the only negative point. But I can't find anything else as a con for me. It's just brilliant, and you can get it in various colours. Okay, I've got blue, the stainless steel, black, gunmetal. There's all sorts. Okay, and you're probably looking around between 20 and 26 pounds. Yeah, 20 and 26 pounds, which is it's pretty cool price as well. And all the components you get inside, it's pretty cool. Nice boxing as well, nice touch. So yeah, I think that's about it really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. Thank you very much. If it's a thumbs down, let me know why in the comments so I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, God damn. Peace.
things just ain't what they used to be. And it's probably because he ain't who he used to be. He's Moses, cause he's still moving the sea.